hell. Oh, he did that.
We present to you Around Productions.
What's good, everybody? If you're a first time viewer of my content and of this video, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I wanted to give my personal opinion upon the basis of this recent news concerning Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. If you haven't known, if you don't know by now, alright, I'll have the video linked in the description box below. But he came out with a video today, or yesterday I should say, because I'm filming this the next day officially. But if you don't know by now, he made a video saying that he has cancer. I won't get too much into depth with his particular issue, but we'll just say it has some things to do with the genitals, alright? And something bothered me with his testimony, right? And it's hard to reach out to him because he has such a big platform, so it's not like he could see my message. So I figured me making a video, it probably would come across him better. He probably would see this this way rather than, you know, if I was just making a comment under one of his videos in the comment section. Now, first and foremost, I wish Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews the best concerning his recovery. I made this video because when I saw his testimony, it struck me entirely the wrong way, especially after finding out, and I might as well say it because he already said in his video, that he's getting his right testicle removed, and he has what is called a I forgot what the term or the word that he used for the type of cancer that he may have, or whatever the case is going on down there. But it got to the point where his doctor is giving him advice that he should have it removed immediately, and then they look at the testicle and see what's the issue with that and whether or not it's within his body. Now, I have questions, because if you can't determine what type of disease is going on with my testicle, and then on top of that, when you take it out, then you want to see whether or not that particular disease is within my body, or if it's spreaded, then how can you determine that my testicle had cancer to begin with? Because if everything in the body is good, and then the testicle is bad, but then when you take the testicle out, then you want to check my body and see if that particular disease in my testicle has spread throughout my body, we got an issue here. I mean, that's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand that because if you can't determine what the cancer is here, if you can't determine what is going on down there, then I don't know how you can try and determine, you know, based off of that, I don't know how you can't know whether or not there is something going on in my body. And when it comes to black men going to the doctor and getting checkups and stuff like that, there is a such thing as called false positives. And I'm not saying that's what happened with Mediocre, alright? But there is such a thing called false positives. And I more so have trust in a holistic doctor or herbalist than somebody who went to school for however many years to get his doctor's degree. Now, I'm not discrediting doctors out there who have put in the work and did what was necessary to get to the success that they are in today, and doing what is necessary to do the things that they do in a medical facility. However, they are not always right. And when you go to a doctor, not everything that they prescribe to you, not everything that they say to you is right. From my experience and from what I know, when you go to a herbalist or when you go to a holistic doctor, they individually attack the particular part that is going on in your body, because the issue that's going on with your body usually has a root to any particular type of disease and sickness, which for the most part is mucus. But aside from that, even when dealing with cancer, there is a way in which you can starve the cancer through fasting. There's other types of treatments that you can do naturally, but people don't know these type of things. So you go to the doctor and you think that you got to get something removed, you got to get an organ removed, you got to go through this type of treatment, you got to buy chemo. But there are other ways in which you can be healthy. There are other ways in which you can do better for your body. Now, I'm not downplaying the medical facility. I'm not downplaying the doctors and the nurses and the people that work there to do what needs to be done. However, we're not going to play and we're not going to act like there aren't false positives or that there are diagnoses that aren't true or aren't on point. And to prevent from having that happen, I'd rather a black man go to a holistic doctor or somebody who can give you the natural herbs and particular treatments that you can naturally do for yourself to get your body in check. Because there are natural herbs and natural remedies that you can do to get your body in check and in shape and in the process that it needs to function in. But people don't know about this because when something's wrong with your body, you immediately want to run to the medical facility. You immediately want to get put into the hospital. You want to buy chemotherapy, all this type of stuff. And another thing, let's not downplay black men and their distrust for the medical facility and the hospital and going to the doctor, because there is a long history of the doctors messing over black men, putting stuff in their body chemically. So let's not act like that's not a historical a thing. Black men do have a right to distrust the medical facility. And me personally, I wouldn't even advise black people to put their trust in medical facilities that aren't owned by them. I personally would advise you to go to a holistic doctor, a black holistic doctor at that, so that you can know what to do with your body and how to treat it, rather than somebody to give you a diagnosis based upon symptoms and what they think is wrong with your body. I'm not saying that there's a false positive with Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. God forbid that, he goes through this process and he never even really had to go through this process to begin with. That'd be real messed up. You go to the doctor and they tell you that you got to cut your right testicle when you could have went to a holistic doctor and could have got that checked up and could have got whatever needed to be done naturally, and you would have been in top shape. It's amazing because he said the day before feeling great in the boxing ring, giving people work, and then the next day he devastated by the news of having cancer. And don't let anybody ever tell you that somebody can't give you advice on your physical body because they don't have the credentials to do it. And that's not to say that you shouldn't trust people who do have credentials. If you got to get your body done, you got to have surgery, whatever the case is, you want somebody who is qualified to do the surgery. But what I'm saying is that when it comes to your own health, when somebody is trying to advise you and they give you their own personal diagnosis on your body, I would just highly advise you to be very cautious of the diagnosis that they give you. If you don't feel like it's right, go to another doctor and make sure that it's in order. Put the two together. Go to a holistic doctor, like I said before, and do certain natural remedies and natural treatments for your body. Like I said before, this isn't to discredit the doctors out there, medical facilities. This isn't to say that you shouldn't go get checked up. I'm just saying there are other ways, all right? But in conclusion, we wish you the best Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. Hope you do the best that's need to be done. We wish you a safe recovery, a fast recovery, and you be coming back and making content on YouTube like usual. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you want to add on to the information that I brought? If you want to talk about the issue concerning mediocre tutorials and reviews, share your thoughts in the comment section below. All right. If you disagree respectfully, please. All right. Until next time, I'm Tyrone. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with other people. All right. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.
You know I will provide that good shit for you. You know I will provide that good shit for you. You know I will provide that good shit for you. You know I will provide that. Look like Papa got a brand new bag. Any man who mad, tell him ooh fucking fam too bad. Known to spit with the coldest with no particular motive. I've grown a bit till I notice what phony bitches are bogus. I bring doom to any MF, I'm a mad villain. I son niggas, my songs give you a dad feeling. The groovy new emperor, known to move temperatures. Life's a bitch but she keeps sending me nude pics of her. She let it all hang out without shame. Through stories of each previous spouse about fame. Trying to remove a skirt made of doubt and clout games. Then penetrate her until her mouth spit out change. Nevertheless, they can't measure my fresh. No rest till the devil is stressed. Tell him I'm blessed. I'm smiling, staring down a barrel of fear.